Life is a ta-da.
Garqueso Gaming, your cheerleader is present. Thank you. Wait, my door's open pala. This is copyright. Oh no.
Power on. 5.
Let's see.
Power on.
Okay.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Siakam.
In his effective field goal percentage this month. He's not taking the smart shots he was earlier in the season. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
And now the Lakers starting group. Siakam is out there with Anthony Davis.
Oh, Julio.
Then it's Chase. And it's LeBron James. And it's Brown in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Reese in at the center, locking down the middle. Brenner matchup tonight, indicative of a growing trend. Last season was the 8th straight that teams took more three-pointers than the year before.
Kevin, the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Right. So more and more teams are adopting this pace and space mentality. And the interesting thing on the back end of it, Kevin, though, is over the next 3 years, how are teams equipping their rosters with players who are capable of doing this? We're seeing more and more bigs be able to shoot threes. That's where the game's going.
Excellent point. And here's Holiday following the three-pointer by Jay. They grabbed their own miss, poked away, and stolen by Siakam.
No.
And it's Jay missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. So timeout call here
But the time
for
is
Los Angeles. They got going here following.
Copyright. Oh my gosh. Teka, ayusin ko. Tanggal ko kayo. Kasi may music eh. Wala na nang may music dito.
They turned mistakes in the point.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Now here's Jay. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Ingram with it. He's picked up by James. Ball feeling it out a bit. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Off target from the baseline.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Oh, they get it back. Siakam uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Ball. That's good for Williamson. Assist by Ball.
And Williamson such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint. Can get anything he wants in that paint.
Here's Che to the paint.
Nice pass.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
On right side. Back to Jay.
And one.
He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Reese.
Working his way for a
That's
high
his
percentage
first
look.
personal foul.
That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
In New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
You just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, tremendous culture.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Shea.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive to his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Here's Brown. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Drills it from outside.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Holiday dishes the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shea outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Shoots the three. Pelicans with the rebound. They keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And really showed his depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of
At the line for your
contributions and just
Pelicans.
little things that guys were doing to chip in for that.
Lonzo.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening.
2 shots.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shoots. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Ball, the pass to Reese. Holiday against Brown. The turnaround. Chalk up 2 there. Holiday's got 5 now.
Now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
The drive by Che. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Ingram kicks the ball. Oh, good with the triple. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a while ago, Alvin Gentry and I were in a chat. Facing one of the game's truly elite players in Anthony Davis, how do you keep him from going off? Coach said keep him out of his sweet spots, out of the paint, and communicate at all times. So you can expect these guys to be talking all night, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Shoots a fader, and it's Williamson missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
From deep. Shea's shot is off.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball.
Rebound.
Good D by Che. Lakers leading by 5. And here we go. Fast break with Che.
And one.
And goes down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Siakam. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jaylen Brown. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Brent, offensive versatility, all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, you're at the rim. They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting.
Close game made. Oh man.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Brown, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Down out there with Che. And it's Bradley in at the 3. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. Left and right, just not playing their best.
Siakam is checked in for the
Lakers. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's put it up about 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
If he keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Holiday with it. Outguarded by Jay. Goes back up. He's off on that one. Good D by Siakam. There's the triple. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
It's good. Holiday got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Killing them softly there, Holiday with the floater over the top. And that puts the D in a tough spot.
From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Some solid defense from Brown.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. And the foul called on Shea. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. James checked in for the Lakers. And they pick up 2. And it's 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Shea with it. Guarded now by Prince. Shea passes to Siakam. 14 feet away. And Shea gets it to go. Shea's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Holiday against Brown. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Shea, number 1. Lonzo Ball, 3rd.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
Davis against Siakam. Prince outside. Now the pass to Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Gets it to drop it. Now he's shooting at 5 clip.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Lakers leading by 9. And they double up Jay. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. Pelicans pull it in.
That's a shot right there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. From downtown, and it's Jay missing. Pelicans trailed by 9 to the inside. And Ball
with the basket. How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Pass to Davis. Jay outside. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Shay's got 28 points for the game.
Shooting is all about repetition. Che's been putting in major work.
Passes it to Reese. Kicks it to Holiday. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Brown.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going James.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
The Pelicans shooting 38% in the second quarter. Defensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass the ball. Back to Holiday. To the middle. And stolen by Siakam. Left side, Davis. The pass to James. Shea dishes to LeBron. Back to Shea. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock.
Nice.
And it's Davis missing. Pelicans trail by 12. Holiday left side. Ball with it. Shea's there. And here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. It's Ingram on the wing. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Anthony Davis.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Thunder had a very nice performance. He scored an amazing number of points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Down low to end the cold streak. That one's in the Lakers lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket for Prince.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prince team.
Brent, talk about the length of the season. Commissioner Silver is also considering proposals to
Prince team. Let him hear it.
I think it'd be interesting, and I'm not sure financially how the league goes back from an 82-game season and ticket sales and revenue and television and how they kind of unwind what it is they've agreed to. But 70 games to me in terms of the competition, Kevin, in terms of the elevated play of the star players on a nightly basis, the fact that you probably get stars to appear in every game and not be sat out for load management and things like that, I think overall it'd be pretty healthy.
Reese the pass to Warwick. Count that lead. Ward's got his second basket of the night.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 30 points for Che.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Inside. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 12. Fires for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Hart. Now here's Williamson. Over Robertson. And it's Williamson missing. Kuzma passes to Che. Here's LeBron. He's covered by Ball. Lets the 3 fly. And Che with the 3. Che's got 33.
A nice feel for the game right there, shown by Che, able to read the 2-man game, and that time elects to take it himself.
Here's Hart, and it's Ball in the corner. All alone. He can't get that one, and the Lakers take it the other way. The drive by Che. Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass the ball. And Davis sends it in. Now here's Che. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Ball. Drops in the breakaway lane. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Che outside. For 3. The Lakers rebound. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown. Che's got 36.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Ball no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Che. James outside. 5 on the clock. And they double up Che. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Los Angeles leading by 18. The pass to James. From deep 3-point range. Che outside to the middle. Here's Davis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
Copyright music. I'll be right back. I'll just pause this. I'll be right back. Hello, sorry again. Nope, copyright. Copyright ako.
So far, it has been a runaway. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combined at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Reese in at the 5.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Holiday finds ball. Down low, Williamson. Foul in the action. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Second person, first team.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
Hey, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Holiday kicks the ball. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Brown against Howard. Floats one, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player. Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Holiday against LeBron, and the rejection by James.
Well, LeBron using his big mitts there. It comes in handy on defense, getting up there to spike that one away.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Especially in the playoffs, when so much can change when a player gets in a foul trouble. You see the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the summer league where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing that way.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball.
You always love to have guys on D who don't take possessions off. Shea working on this side of the ball.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Floats it up for James.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
Impressed with the work ethic.
Shooting.
Ball.
Yung 100
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Robertson. Thompson dishes to Shea. Back to Thompson. Lakers working the ball around now. They need this one. Kept alive. Passes to Che. Pass to Robertson. Back to Che. Clock at 4. From the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Che's got 44.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Warwick the pass to Williamson. The dish to Prince. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's the three-point bomb.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And stolen by Che. Jumps up. And the dunk by Che.
Well, that basket started with the steal from Che.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Warwick, covered by Che. Here's Williamson, and another field goal in his total. Making 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And stolen by Che. He feeds it to Robertson.
And one.
Whistle blows.
And
Basket
one.
is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's where Robertson's length comes into play and helps him get through contact to be available to score.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Williamson. Here's Warwick. Clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Warwick's got 6.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Copyright. Come on.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Fourth, Anthony Davis.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Che with the bucket.
For 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
2 minutes.
And Ward kicks to Hart. Here's Williamson.
Rebound.
He's got 18.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280. And he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Che outside. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. Che's got 58.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well. The attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it clean. And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seems like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the Pelicans miss again. And Los Angeles guys shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Warwick, and Davis sends it back. Three-pointer. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 13 rebounds in the game.
Amazing finish there by Torian Prince.
5 seconds left to play here in the third. From deep. Offline. It's been all about Shea for the Los Angeles Lakers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. We've got Antetokounmpo. Shea is out there with Andre Robertson. And there's Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Shea with it. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet.
3 points.
67 points for Shea.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Mills with it. Shea's there. Right wing. Here's Reese. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, there's a couple of things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league. Finding the open man is one of them.
From deep point range. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shea. And they double up Shea. On the wing, Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Mills. And stolen by Robertson. Shea with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Shea from deep 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Let's go.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going. And you get to go to any game you want to. So sign me up
with
for that
courtside
job.
seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rule. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be 2 pretty prominent things that continually come.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted, and I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. Now Mills.
Hey.
6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Robertson. Rebound by Williams. And it's Mills with the ball for New Orleans. Right side Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Well, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home, and so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Shea outside. And another one falls. Amazing. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Wait, but no switch.
Makes it off the glass.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And a wide open look for Shea. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hayes. From past the arc. That shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Floats it up there for Siakam.
Nice
he
pass.
uses the glass on the Lakers.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Mills, poked loose. And here we go, fast break with Che. Here's Robertson.
And
one. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Let's go.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the Lakers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. It's deflected. And here's Che. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
They retain possession. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
The quick look, no good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's it.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Che outside. This one for three.
Bang.
And good. He hits it again.
For three.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Mills.
Wait.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Che. The 55th pick of 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills, now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0", and that may be generous. The Australian Mills a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Andre Robertson.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the pass to Jackson. And obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So I do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Che outside. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Bradley. And yes, it's good.
The guy who makes his living behind the three-point line. Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
From deep.
Dang.
Yet another bucket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. He's the pass to Alexander Walker. He kicks it to Williams. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Che.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
to Caruso. Fires the three. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Hayes.
Rebound.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Siakam's got 11 rebounds in the game. Back to Jay. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. The highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
And they double up Jay.
Good foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Pascal Siakam.
And he makes the first. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Thompson. And it's Mills with the ball for the Pelicans. Passes it to Williamson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 13 points in the second half.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining, he's extremely productive.
A three ball.
Bang.
And Jay gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Williams. Pass to Williamson. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle. You're going to react to it like, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I tried to avoid that, Kevin. Quite
did
frankly.
you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for
Nice
Jay.
defense.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They get a hand on it. Mills with it. Jay's there. That one's not going to go. From deep three-point range, and again for three.
He is been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Stop. That's copyright. 100-point game. Done. Okay. So one more game. And then playoffs are coming. Okay. And just one more game. This is the music game. Last game for 82-0. Baka Spurs ang kalaban namin. Baka Spurs. Mahirap ang Spurs, to be honest. I fouled out twice in my life before. So yeah. I hope we win this last game. And we're feeling 2K21 demo. Okay. And let's see if menus. Last game.
Let's get the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At center, Frank Kaminsky. At point guard, Ricky Rubio. At small forward, Oubre. At the other forward position, Oubre. And now, Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2. And let's go.
Well, guys, since
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Davis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around him have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Kaminsky out there with Gallinari. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Jaylen Brown out there with Jay. Then there's Davis. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Davis with the bucket.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Hard to believe we're at the last game of the regular season. For some teams, this is the end. And for others, it's just the start.
Yeah, exactly. And two different ends of the spectrum. And even for us, it comes to a close at some point. Being able to sit side by side, calling the actions together. I relish those opportunities and moments. So I'm a little bit bittersweet as we call our last game. Looking forward to doing it down the road again, partner.
But you're happy that it's my time to buy dinner, right? So that you got a smile on your face with that.
Well, if your arms haven't gotten any longer than they used to be, I don't know if you're going to get in your pocket or not. But I'll hold out hope that you
will. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Rubio. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Kaminsky. Rubio in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but I think you got to admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot it out there.
Now here's Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. From outside the arc.
Landing spot.
Here's Davis. Siakam left side. Misses from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rubio outside. And it's off from three-point range. The drive by Che. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, that right there is a case of Che knowing how to use his body to not only shield the defender, but to get the and one chance, too.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Oh, shots.
And that one misses. Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Rubio. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's Booker following the basket by Anthony Davis. And the foul is called on Che. That is his first foul of the game. Booker against Brown.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
No good from Booker. And a wide open look for Shea. Drains it from beyond the arc. Shea's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead.
Wait, I want to see that replay. Mukhang kay ano eh. Mukhang kay Saric. Or did he? Did he get it? Oh, so close. Never mind. So close, but so far.
Down a little bit.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are. Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly, nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Now here's Che. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Nice shot.
Here's Davis, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And the Suns call time here. For a couple of years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Davis against Gallinari. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's one on Davis. Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
There's the pass to Che. Brings outside. Back to Che. pulls up. The offensive rebound. And it's Davis missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
To the paint, deflects the pass to the inside. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Rubio.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Shea fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Shea's got 11 points. Suns trail by 10. Rubio with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Just 4 to shoot. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
4.1, 4.8, 4.8.
Clock is at 3. Connects from three-point range. 7 points for Gallinari.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Shea. 11 points in the game.
Shea does not like to let a three go unanswered. He wants his team to have the momentum.
Gallinari outside, 18 feet out, and James pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 12. Rubio finds Gallinari. Kaminsky with the ball. Here's Rubio. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
This is what Rubio gives you. Effort combined with skill. Able to finish through contact.
Shea passes to Davis. In the corner, it's James.
Nice pass.
Good, and the assist goes to James.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Shea throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. You're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Yep, that one goes in.
Nice aggressive move by Shea. Gets bounced around a little bit, but maintains his focus.
And the Lakers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Trier. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. They need this. He lays it in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
What the?
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better, scoring points off turnovers. The Lakers, number 1.
And since the break, we've seen them ambush their opponents with that attacking brand of defense. And boy, have they reaped the rewards offensively.
Shea knows to have his head up at all times, scanning the floor, because that way you can deliver to an open teammate on time, on target.
Now here's Diallo. The tray. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Lakers from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Jerome, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now Bridges, following the three-point attempt by Che. Bridges passes to Trier. Back to Bridges. Here's Jerome. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That shot missing. Great D that time from Che. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Now here's Diallo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Trier following the basket by LeBron James. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over to the left wing. Here's Jerome. The teardrop falls in. Jerome's got 5 now.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
From deep, Kuzma kicks to Che. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag.
And the Lakers call time here. On defense, Clark being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Che. Pass to Diallo. Here's Jerome. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Che way outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Trier, pass to Jerome.
Stop it, Jerome. Stop it.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance.
Here. He kicks it to James. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Che's got 6 assists in the game.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
They've got Che. Siakam is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He had an impressive number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Shea's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Booker kicks to Oubre. There's the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. James wide open. Good. And Jay picking up the assist. Shea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Jerome passes to Gallinari. Passes it to Booker. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Suns ball.
And here's a look at some numbers for Che.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
One-on-one here. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 31-point game against Golden State. It's good. Booker's got his second bucket of the night. Timeout called the Lakers.
Uptown, baby. I was down, but they see I'm up now, baby. Head high, cause I'm holding up my crown, baby. Never told, even
They check in for the Lakers. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. Look at the Lakers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Phoenix. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Gallinari dishes to Booker. And stolen by James. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Booker against Bradley. The pass to Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. No good on the triple.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the 1 in the first.
Jacks up a 3, and the foul called on Anthony Davis.
Loose ball foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns making a change here. Okobo's checked in. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Golden State Warriors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Bradley kicks to Che. A three-pointer, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Offensive rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
In the corner, Bradley with it. Che outside. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Che's got 44.
Boy, that's exactly the set they like to run with the ball in Che's hands. Let him quarterback the offense to a hoop.
Booker in the post. Guarded by Bradley. And Davis sends it back. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Booker the pass to Okobo. Now Gallinari. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Trying to get something going. No good there.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep the teams down when they play.
Thanks for the great interview, David. We'll be back for the...
That's copyright again. On hurry.
And
still copyright.
Here in a second. Shea really making a difference.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Back to Rubio. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And Shea with the basket on the assist by LeBron. James has got 5 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oubre with it. Picked up by Davis. No coverage that time. And that's 12 points for Ricky Rubio.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
The 3. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Knocked loose. The drive by Shea. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
That'll be a
timeout called. The Suns. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots, and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
No good from Booker.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Shea passes to Siakam. Yes, that goes in. Siakam's got his first points of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A nice shot by Booker.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Shea's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oubre finds Rubio. Kaminsky with the ball. Back to Rubio. 4 on the clock. For 3. Booker. Here's Gallinari. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pass to Shea. Loads it up for Davis. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rubio with a wide open look. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pulls up on the elbow, and the jumper is on the mark. Shea's got 57 points.
Shea is merciless tonight, not letting up a bit.
Here's Booker. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. On the wing, Shea. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Count it.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. Gallinari outside. Oubre outside. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's the 3. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Kaminsky finds Rubio, and the foul's called on Shea. That'll be his 2nd foul.
Why?
From deep, and Shea with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 63 points for Shea.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Tripp. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jerome. Rebound the Lakers. Shea passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, fun watching Kuzma find a way to get out in the open court. The young legs on display there.
With the assist.
Back to Trier.
2 minutes left. 2.
Now Diallo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Jerome passes to Diallo.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Fires the 3.
Oh, no.
Shea, no good. The Suns shooting in this game, 45%. Oubre outside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Oubre's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Shea outside. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Jerome. He's got 12. Passes it to Diallo.
Lakers
Now
foul.
let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games.
Shooting.
Shea, number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis comes in for Thompson. And it's LeBron in for Caldwell Pope. Hits it from 3-point range.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Diallo the pass to Trier. It's hauled in by Jay. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Oubre passes to Trier. Launches it. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 15.
How about the range on that jump shot. I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then it's Shea. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Davis at the 5. That's the Laker 5. The Suns shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Jerome, covered by Shea. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans are going crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right. Johnson outside. LaQ, guarded by Bradley.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Diallo with it, picked up by Davis. Back to Diallo. The Lakers with the rebound. Shea's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron outside. Shea outside. Puts up a 3. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Byers passes to Diallo. There's the dish to Johnson. Here's Jerome, covered by Shea, and stolen by Shea. Now the Lakers on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He is never going to pass up a chance to attack. That's Shea's mindset and mentality. Use movement to put the defense in a tough spot.
The Lakers making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Diallo. LaQ, guarded by Bradley. Here's Jerome. Can they get it? He doesn't hit that one. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list of all those guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
And Phoenix making a change here. Okobo's checked in. The 3. And another one!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Byers passes to Johnson. LaQ, guarded by Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The kick out to Brown. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Jaylen Brown.
LaQ, guarded by Bradley. Here's Kaminsky. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, it's Shea. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will return possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Robertson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. From deep three-point range, and Shea's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but
Johnson.
he could have gotten a better one than that.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
From deep. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's a Kobo, covered by Che, and that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kobo, the pass to Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with 14 minutes.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Kobo. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. And they'll keep possession. LaQ, guarded by Bradley. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And Jay gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Davis.
Tristan Thompson.
Here's Kaminsky. Now the pass to Kobo. And the foul called on Shea. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours on their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. Johnson outside. Pass to Kobo. To stop the drought. They get it back. Kaminsky. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
From deep three-point range. The second chance effort. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Suns. Diallo's checked in.
Nice one.
And it's Okobo with the ball for the Suns. Having another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
Boy, Jay's quick feet and hands on defense allowed him to get out on the break. Gets them an easy bucket.
Johnson outside. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
From deep. Shea, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Okobo missing.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Byers. Now here's Diallo. He's covered by Thompson. Diallo the pass to Okobo. 5 to shoot. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Okobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Shoots the 3. Shea, no good. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
It's deflected to Caruso, and he makes good on the layup.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Well, Phoenix shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Okobo looking over the floor. That shot off. Good D by Thompson.
Where's the
Shea
foul?
inside.
Where's the foul?
No good with the layup. And it's the Suns with the ball. Beyond the arc. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Lets the 3 fly, drills the 3-pointer.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He Lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's all about Kumbo.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Well, I think that's what you want to see. I mean, Shea not settling for a spot-up jumper, but driving the ball and scoring on the move.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his fifth personal foul.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
Danilo Gallinari. 2 shots.
Gallinari hits them both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here no doubt helps, and the execution was wrong.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Okay, mute. Blah 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 blah. Okay, and playoffs now. 82-0. Nice. And my next game is begin playoffs. Pelicans number 8. Rocket. Maybe Rocket. Let's see. Ooh. Number 2 ang Rockets, number 3 Clippers. Then sa kabila, 1 ang 76. 2 ang Pacers. Okay. Anyway, so that's the end of my live stream. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and also my Facebook page. Bye bye.